Is it over?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
The hardest working DJ in all of
Never heard
Chicago,
that one
DJ
before.
Elocard.
Motherfuckers of all time. One of the best singers, one of the best looking motherfuckers you've ever seen.
DJ Elocard.
I did it just for Ashley.
I was about to say, see,
Y'all-
Ash, you got
y'all-
2 of them.
I hate all of you, and you're lucky I don't have a soundboard.
Mine just goes show enough, and that's it.
Mine is
I'm a
just as
simple
long
man.
as yours.
I don't remember what yours is, but we'll find out. We are joined by Ash Got Him.
Hey.
Yeah, you
I
got an
want a
extra
music
syllable in
drop. I don't ask for much.
Too late.
there. One day.
I'm gonna just boycott.
last
What if
but
I just
not
don't show
least-
up?
We'll be sad. Last but not least, we got Kenny.
My God, she killed Kenny! You bastard!
Alright. I almost wanted to make it play just a little bit longer for Ashley.
I hate all of you.
I appreciate that.
Goldberg have shorts on right now, bro.
Before we answer that question, we have a
Wait, the Goldberg match
wonderful
was
panel
first
of
of the
guests.
Rumble?
We have a panel of guests tonight. From Spicy Ramen Podcast, we got, let me make sure I got these names right. Shaq,
Yo.
JP,
Shaq and Abendigo.
and Justin.
You.
Thank you all for joining us this evening. Spicy Ramen Podcast, tell the people watching at home about yourselves, your podcast, how you all came to be, and what you talk about.
Justin, do the thing.
Big Joey, do the thing.
Well,
Justin, do the thing.
I'm Justin, and this is the Spicy Run Podcast. We came together. I know we were talking about it in that background, but we came together through an IG group. I really am a nerd. Not so much a Shaq with the details, but I am a reader and truly just watcher of anime and
This
manga.
nigga like to read.
So,
This is gonna be a good show.
oh yeah. So naturally, me and Shaq actually almost got into like a confrontation over Naruto once. And
That happened.
What was the opinion? Relive this beef live on Twitch. Please.
so, if me and
Wait,
just
was this
me and
at work or after work?
this is during work. This is during work. This is the
Oh,
small
okay.
one. This is small one. We didn't get in. It wasn't
there's
that
been
deep.
a number of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's all the time. So.
You mean that one time or the rest of the time?
So when I was still in the military, me and Shaq, we was in the same division, and when we were during this time, we had a conversation about Itachi and what he could in his limits. I am a avid. I will support the Itachi fans as far as I can go, but they were saying that Itachi could take down Kaguya by himself, and I was like, look, I don't know.
This sound like some, but can he beat Goku
Say,
though?
y'all
Type
didn't
thing.
Yeah,
Like,
and
I feel like that came up at some point.
and Shaq came in like at the back end of it, and we started going deeper into the Naruto series and like the writer.
No. Quick, slight pause in this argument. So when the conversation was happening, I had walked in on it, and at the time we knew each other, but but him and his colleague did not know that I was of the nerd realm.
Yes,
because
yes.
I was like one of the supervisors. It was like, oh, he's a supervisor. He doesn't have a fucking life. So I came in and started putting in my 2 cents, and they looked at me like, this nigga just talk anime, dog.
Who is this?
Who is this? And I'm like, doing the glasses.
Get the little sheen.
And it was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
well, actually, according to Volume 6, Chapter 9.
But that no. When you're saying that, that is literally verbatim him.
That's hilarious.
Like no. So actually, in chapter 7, L definitely had this moment.
Wait, no. Shaq don't know chapter 7. He don't read manga.
I don't think.
He'd
No.
He'd be like, at 7 minutes of the episode 55.
I don't read as much as y'all. I selectively choose what to read. I just read fucking everything.
A selective reader.
Yeah, but what ended up happening is we ended up carrying the conversation over to our IG group that we have about all the different conversations about basketball, et cetera, et cetera. And JP jumped in it, and I was like, "Yo, like, We can do this weekly if y'all want. Let's just make it live. A year later, here we are.
Well, I'm glad that happened. Where can people find Spicy Ramen Podcast?
Everywhere but Apple, because Justin hates Apple products.
Yeah.
You hate them that badly? You don't want to make money off of them?
Listen.
They can't pay you either?
When we hit like 2,000 followers and we got we partner, cool. We can talk to Apple.
We still wait for our 1K for One Piece.
I mean, to be fair, if y'all trying to do the whole OBS setup, Mac is not exactly nice to it.
Nope.
I mean, I found a way to make it work, but even for my whole setup, even with my virtual avatar, it was like pulling teeth just to get this.
See, I don't like to play with poison. I don't like to play with poison. I like my stuff to work, and if it doesn't work, I like to be able to replace it. Yep. Both things you can do with Apple.
Important.
Or upgrade it.
Yeah, or upgrade it.
Well, let's move on from the Apple hate. Why don't you start us off with blurt outs? Whoever wants to go first.
Just to do the thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't all jump up at once.
That's how
one geeky thing you've done this week.
Okay, so one blurt out I have done this week is I have started my wife on My Shield Hero. She's one of those people where as long as it's dubbed and as long as it can keep her attention for 5 minutes, she'll binge watch the entire series.
How long y'all been married?
We've gone on 3 years now.
Okay. I feel like that would be grounds of dumping them if you were just in the early stages.
Oh no!
Of dating. Only watch dub, bruh.
Yeah. Again, it's an ongoing fight. I mean, she decided to, she took an Attack on Titan sub, so we trying to get there.
That's what marriage is all about.
I gotta admit, I don't watch nearly as much anime as I used to, but
yeah,
I multitask a lot. I can't just sit and read the screen. I got to be able to hear what's happening, and then when I hear a punch, I'll turn around. Don't judge me.
Oh, them niggas fighting?
Yeah, but that was my blurt out. I definitely watched the entire series twice today. Or yesterday, should I say.
Nice. That's love. That's what a lot of us nerds hope for.
Yeah, I saw that.
The skills.
Out the closet anymore. It's 2021.
Just a random white lady just came out this black man's closet like she was trying to be slick.
Biden's president. All types of crazy things are happening.
It's like, nah, sis, I saw that.
JP, what you got this week? Also, JP was talking about putting people to sleep gleefully on the episode of Spicy Ramen. JP, you're the pro fighter, right?
Yeah, what'd I do? When I said
you all were talking about what you did for your holiday, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I trained with so and so," and then you went off. Yeah, you were like, "Oh yeah, if I know you, I'm gonna hit you in the eye, and I'll put you to sleep. Don't be scared of going to sleep." And I was sitting there the whole time, like, Jesus.
When he go night night.
How that meme go? Slumber.
Well, you know that one gorilla where it's like, no more tears, only dreams now, or whatever it is. That's how I'll be feeling. But I guess really blurred thing that I did was I finished Black Lagoon again. I had to rewatch that. Just so I've been on a kick of rewatching old anime. Just so, because it's like, when you watch it a long time ago, you really don't remember. And if you've listened to a few episodes of the Spicy Ramen podcast, I forget a lot. Like, I forget a lot of, unless it's Naruto or like Vinland Saga, things that I read from like the beginning to end, like have gone through it multiple times. I just be forgetting stuff. So I went through Black Lagoon, been reading, I'm caught up on Vinland Saga, been reading Dr. Stone. So it's the same old stuff for me. Currently, I've gotten I don't know what to start. So I've just been finishing One Piece, like watching the episode just because I'm like, yo, what am I supposed to watch right now? So I'm caught up on the manga, but I stopped watching. Yeah.
You trying to find new stuff?
Just go back and watch it.
It's not even necessarily new stuff. It's like, you ever get when you have too many choices you don't even pick anything because you're like, I don't even know what I'm gonna pick.
I'm just
so it's like I'm just sitting there. I got a whole list on my phone. I'm like, I could start this. I could actually finish Code Geass. I could go through this, but I'm like, I started Danganronpa and just all these things. It's like, what am I gonna actually fucking watch and get into? Because Black Lagoon, I just kept on watching it. I couldn't stop. That show is dope. But that's really what
they don't make him like Revy anymore. I don't feel like we have enough.
Bro, that's one of the rare shows that you gotta watch dubbed.
Like that's like every woman in that show was a bad bitch. Like legit.
Solika, Balilaka, or whatever her name was.
Yes, Balilaka is the best.
The Asian chick. She was a little smart ass too.
And the drug cartel assassin, like the maid, she's the best.
Oh, Rose.
Yeah, Rose.
Whatever her
Which
name
one
was.
is
Rosa.
This is Black
Lagoon.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
I've never seen it. I did not know that there were drug.
It is on Hulu.
That sounds pretty real.
Highly recommend Black Lagoon. It's so fucking.
It's dope. Oh,
it's so dope.
This is kind of a lame, I guess, anime. Not as many people talk about, but I thought it was like so good and sad at the same time. I watched a little bit ago. Tokyo Magnitude 8.0. Y'all should check that out.
Is that the one that was on Netflix?
I think my cousin watched out. That's the one I think you said with.
Oh no, that was Tokyo Sinking.
Yeah, I think this one is on Hulu.
They both sound depressing.
Yeah, I didn't even watch Tokyo Sinking because I heard about how like depressing it got.
Everybody dies.
I gotta watch that.
It's like Devilman Crybaby. Like I can only watch it once. I am never watching it again.
I couldn't do Devilman Crybaby. I was like, bro, this is like, I don't know. I think it was like one of those times. I'm like that weird guy on the podcast where it's like, I'll just find some reason to dislike something and that's it. It's like, all right, I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah, I've done that with a few anime this season already. I'm like, I spoiled myself on something that's gonna happen. I don't want to see that.
All right.
Anybody got time for that?
Anybody got time for that? Play the thing, Elgin. He's not even paying attention.
He's not. Thank you for that blurred out, JP. Shaq. What are you blurting out about?
So.
Get you down. I saw you pour that and I saw you drink it. You're serious about it.
So, for those who listen to the podcast, 9 times out of 10 when we do our recordings, I'm like halfway drunk. So.
Listen,
a man after the mic's
on spell blurred this way because of how much me and Steve used to get drunk when we started this show.
You thought?
Damn.
Bitch, you guessed it. Woo! You was right.
That's what I'm talking. These my kind of people.
I tell people all the time, like the first maybe 10 to 12 episodes of BlerdDotRadio, incoherent. DJ Lokari was there. He can attest to this. About 7 niggas in the studio, 3 mics, 2 of them worked yelling over each other. For hours.
That sounds like crazy fun.
It was fun. It's not good to me.
Yeah, no production done, but it was fun. Yeah.
Justin loved the chaos.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Shaq, back to your blurred up.
So I've been catching up to a lot of the new season anime that's been going on. Skate the Infinity.
Yes.
New dope. Like that anime by itself has brought my passion for skating again. Like I started looking back on skateboards because my old one is somewhere at my grandma's house, lost in the world. And I'm thinking about getting me another one because of that anime. I might get it. It's dope. I love it so much. It's so good. It's one guy there that's giving me Hisoka vibes.
Yes. Oh my god, I said that. I was like, yo, he's giving me like if Dio fucked Hisoka and this is their baby.
Yes. He's gonna point out Ash has never gotten that excited on this.
Never.
I love Hisoka.
Hold on a second.
I'm gonna remember this.
Pull me out of that rest of the match for 2 seconds. Be like, whoa.
I know. I don't raise my voice often unless I'm yelling.
But she did say that exact same thing.
Quite often, but
I said unless I'm yelling at you. Notice the tone.
Kids. Shaq was blurting out. Excuse me.
Both of y'all.
Do the thing.
Please
Do the thing.
Please continue your blur.
Okay, so watching Skate the Infinity, like I said, really dope, really awesome. And watching another anime that I know about myself, don't fucking care. Watching Digimon 2020.
Yep, you on your
I
own.
did see you mention some solo Digimon
Crickets.
in the spicy ramen room.
It's okay because Justin and JP make fun of me about it. It's okay.
So about One Piece.
Right?
Stop touching shit. Quit touching shit, JP.
We gotta get to 1,000 followers for him to watch One Piece, but he just watching Digimon for no reason.
I'm watching it for a reason.
Help us save him. Help us save him. He needs some
There's
milk.
always in a group of friends, you're gonna have the one that is making you try to watch One Piece, and the one that's just abstinent that they will not
Yes.
watch One Piece.
Until I get my 1K on Instagram.
One Piece.
It's Kenny in this one.
Yeah, Kenny,
I
and
won't
I'm the
do it.
one. I'm not doing it either.
To quote Ernie Carruthers' Blerd Without Fear, if you can't tell your story within like 3 seasons, I'm not about to start.
Nope.
You ain't got nothing
So
to say.
900 something? No thank you.
Listen, as somebody who reads comic books, Batman has 1,020
and he keeps repeating the same goddamn story.
But I'm not gonna start reading Batman from the beginning.
But you've basically seen every variation of that story. At least with One Piece is different.
Mm-hmm.
Legitimately.
I mean, it is anime.
Listen, if
I'm
you
not
don't
saying
like
it's bad.
If you
I'm
don't
not saying
like a
it's not
saga,
good.
just say that, bruh.
Listen. There's a
Saga,
little
bruh.
kid with
Don't
glasses.
say that, bruh.
There's a little kid with
Naruto
glasses
was
that
long as
literally
fuck.
does this
I didn't
over
watch
1,000
all of Naruto.
chapters.
Yeah, man, I gave up on Naruto too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the fillers, Bleach, I skipped over a lot.
Oh yeah, Bleach though. Bleach.
I mean,
It was like, oh, is Kong running around by himself? Yeah.
Bleach really is the worst one out of the 3.
That princess art can kiss my ass.
Yeah, dog. Bleach just make my clothes feel white.
Where's the snare? Where's the snare? Where's the snare?
Do we have a womp womp button?
Where's the bass snare?
Right.
Jack, were you done with your blerd out there?
Yeah, that, and then I know when we do our Instagram Red Cup combos, trying to get people hyped on this nerdcore hip hop, trying to get these artists out there. Just to name a few: Daddy Fat Snaps, Rustage, Crazy 8 the Great, Dizzy 8. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get people out here listen to this nerdcore music that's just been fire the last couple months.
Say that shit, man. I'll gladly take a listen.
And if they got music videos, we'll play it on Blerd TV.
Oh no, they got you pull up any of those guys. They got a video or something. They got music. It's
fantastic. I'll ask you for their names again at the. Actually, I'll ask you in the Zoom chat.
I got you.
Thank you, Spicy Ramen Podcast, for your blerd outs. Let's start the blerd outs with Steve.
Last night or 2 nights ago, I decided to watch the new Batman Soul of the Dragon movie.
I heard it's not the worst.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty much, it's not the worst. It's worse than that.
Oh, I liked it.
It was just gonna be Batman Enter the Dragon. Like,
I mean, it is.
It could be like it would be cool if like, but it don't need Batman at all. It doesn't. Only reason
trailer
Batman is
didn't need
there
Batman.
so you watch it.
It really don't. Like without any shadow of doubt, you're just like, why is Batman in this?
The whole
it's like
time I'm like,
sell you on something to make you want to buy it or something to watch, and they just so happen to put Batman in it, but he only is Batman for like half of the fucking movie. And the rest
it's the latter half to these Batman. Like he doesn't just become Batman in the beginning and take his suit off
before he did
kung fu.
But by the time he does the most Batman thing ever in the movie credits show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Huh? It's over. He's about to do the most Batman. I'm like, oh shit, Batman's about to do the most Batman thing ever.
The shit goes right.
Break a crackhead's arm. Is that what he was gonna do? That's the
It
most
goes right. He was literally gonna do too much. He was literally gonna fight magic, which it's just Batman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's gonna
somehow
fight
he's
magic
gonna pull through.
in it. Yeah. And he pulled up a sword. He just pulled up anyway. So that was like a waste of my time.
Hey,
I'll say that.
Tell him about that ending though. Tell him about how that shit ended though.
With the sword?
No.
Well, he like. So they go through like a magic gateway, and they're about to fight this demon. Well, Batman jumped through the gateway by himself, and he fucking was about to fight this demon by himself, and then the credits roll.
I mean, maybe Batman's power. Well, Batman's power is white privilege. Right. White privilege and a white rich man's confidence.
Yep.
Right. Like, you know what? I'm about to get in there and fight the fuck out of everything. What? Satan's in there? Yeah. Let me get my special bat Satan fighting gloves.
They said,
that's why I
was gonna say the joke was like with the white privilege thing, how Batman always has part of his face shown because he's got to show the cops that he's white.
It's like, no, guys, no. What's the Trump?
Guys, I'm one of you. Blue lives matter.
We're good.
Officer, calm down. I am a white man superhero. You're gonna be
actually
gun down like, oh, whew.
Actually, I'm the one who called you guys. Actually, but yeah.
911 on the bat phone.
He got a the badge on his
on the Batmobile.
License plate.
Got a Blue Lives Matter flag on the Batmobile too.
Which is funny because Batman and Batman Begins on that chase back to the Bat cave killed at least 4 cops. Like when somebody's car flips over and it lands on the hood, they are probably dead.
They're probably
most likely.
They ain't walking away from that.
No, they're at least paralyzed. But thank you, Steve.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, appreciate that, Blurred Out. DJ Lokari, what you got this week?
So actually, this week has been extremely busy for me. Out of nowhere, I got hit up by Ashley Woods to color a new comic book. So it's a comic that she's working on right now, and she basically had from Tuesday to Saturday to finish all of her color pages. So I've been coloring 11 pages in the last 3 fucking days, and going fucking ham. You know what I mean? So it's been going really good, but while sitting down working on this shit, like not going anywhere but doing this, I haven't been able to go nowhere. So I've been watching a lot of like random shit. I also watched Batman Soul the Black Dragon. It was, I came in there with extremely low standards. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't give a fuck. Like I knew we did a whole video about how trash we thought it was gonna be. So
we did for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, we jumped on your stream just to jump on this movie.
Yeah.
And for like 30 minutes.
And real talk, I thought that it was. I just watched it for what it was, and I will say the fight choreography is really good.
How many people did the flying dragon kick?
Only the dragon dude. Only the dude that was obviously supposed to be Bruce Lee.
I was about to say, notice I knew somebody did a flying dragon kick.
His other shit though is just like dude that's like plays what's Tiger Claw, Bronze Tiger.
Bronze Tiger.
They made him look like Luke Cage, and it was like, why? Like this dude regular.
They couldn't make him look like Jim Kelly.
Yeah, I was just I could have took the Jim.
It's Michael Jai White.
Yeah, but again, it's like, why are you trying to make him look like Luke Cage? Like that's a whole nother fucking property that's stupid. Like people gonna look at that shit and think it's Luke Cage when it's obviously like you can use. Like they were trying really hard to get people to want to watch this shit. Luke Cage go with Batman.
I can imagine being in middle school like, my nigga Luke Cage is in the Batman movie. And everybody goes and watches it.
They were just trying to trick motherfuckers the whole time, but it was weird. I'm still watching and rewatching all of Batman the Animated Series. This shit is great.
Best iteration of Batman that there's ever been.
You see what else was? WandaVision is fucking amazing.
By the end of that episode, it was like, oh goddamn.
Like, the only episode that I rewatched, man. Like, my god, fucking loved it.
Yeah. It took 4 seasons. The elbow drop was slow, but it came.
Shit. And also watching the Royal Rumble right now, and Carmella just missed a really bad drop. This motherfucker almost busted her whole.
Did Lex Luger slam Yokozuna yet?
Don't do this, Stidham.
Elgin, my I'll sit back.
I'm watching this shit with
Elgin, catch up, man. Why are you not watching it live?
Because we're in the middle of a show, maybe?
Thank you, Ash.
No.
See, I can see it in the back. Yeah, I can see it in the background of his teeth.
Anyway. But the last thing is, while I had to put something on in the background while I was working or whatever, And I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, I'm gonna watch this stupid ass show that everybody kept saying I should watch. Blah blah blah. You know. Start watching Insecure.
That show was good.
Boy, yeah, that show was fantastic.
Stupid.
Excuse me.
The soundtrack for that show.
Yes.
Yo, that put me onto a lot of music.
Yeah.
It was nothing that I was ever interested in watching. I saw like one episode, and it really didn't capture me. But put it on the background, and I think by like episode 6, and Molly said some shit. Like one of her
Molly, toxic ass.
Bro,
Molly's a piece of shit.
Molly.
I'm like drawing, and I literally go, see, this is why you can't get a motherfucking man. I was like,
it wasn't the Broken Pussy song, because that was what got my attention.
No.
I was like, oh, on stage making fun of your friend. I'm watching this.
It was when she was dating Jadena.
Oh yeah.
Don't be that.
Jadena wasn't.
You did it, and I was like, see, that's why you can't keep no motherfucking man. And I said that shit out loud, and I was like, oh fuck, they got.
Damn, I'm invested.
Listen, it only gets better, and the next season is the last one.
The last one.
Yeah, I'm glad though. I'm glad
they're getting out while they're ahead.
Yeah. It's only been 3 days. I'm already caught up on season 4. It's not good.
Were you team Lawrence or team who was the other guy?
None of them. I just like every time.
Oh,
No, it was Team Issa
the
and
dude who
Team
ghosted her
Lawrence.
for a while.
Well, remember there was
He's not
the
there
guy
yet.
she slept on his couch.
Oh, David.
His name.
David, not fuck David.
The dark skinned dude.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah,
the guy from the Purge.
He was hot, but.
I just got one question. As someone,
one question is, why is there so much man? But it's all good. You gotta like
equal opportunity.
I was
chicks,
just
I guess.
Yes.
A
like,
woman wrote the show.
but why I gotta be the balance? Like they have to balance all of black cinema, period, and put it all in one show.
You get to see all kinds of man butt too. You get
I
like
heard
fit man butt, fat man butt.
That was like,
tear it up, big
also,
man.
I'll say this about
We get some
season 4.
Asian butt too.
Yeah.
The thing that I liked about season 4 is the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, wow, nobody ever pulls out.
No.
But they use protection.
Then season 4 happens, and it's like,
they actually do talk about condoms in the show.
Lawrence, your boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
So I was team Lawrence. Like I was like, go fuck everybody else but her.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And then you catch the clap.
Get it. And then he caught the
Yeah, and then he was being dirty about it. Yeah, no, I was actually team Lawrence too. Like, I think he was in all his rights to have left Issa.
Yeah, no,
that was some shit. Like, he was trying to get a job.
Before we get on
and all
too
that,
far of a
but-
tangent, we're still in the blurred out segment.
Hey, this sounds like us, Justin.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
I wasn't gonna say nothing, but okay. I'm glad you
Yeah, he's the one that normally reams us in when we talking.
enjoying the show, and I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with it. The soundtrack is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. WandaVision, Mask of the Soul Black Dragon, and yeah, man. This damn show. So
Insecure. It's okay. You can like it.
DJ Alokari, that was actually good.
Man, I don't want him to get back with Issa. I want him to go smash everybody.
We'll see.
Agreed.
They got one more season. Ash, what you got this week?
Well, let me switch on over to my second scene. Bring up my browser here. Let me show you what I'm blurting about. You see this right here?
Okay.
You see that? I got the chase pop for TLC's Left Eye Lopez. Okay? Do you know how hard it is to get a fucking chase in the wild? Okay, I technically pre-ordered this like 3 months ago, but I had no guarantee I was going to get a chase. And lo and behold, I actually got a chase I wanted.
All right.
And it's her. I'm so happy. I feel like a new mom who's been trying to get pregnant, and they finally have their new infant, and they're decorating their crib. Like, I got it. I got a light up stand for her. Okay,
I'm about to say that's powerful.
In an acrylic case. She's lit up right now. I'm looking at her.
Have you dusted it yet? Like, do you spend days like just cleaning off?
I mean, I just got it, so I don't need to, but I do occasionally like rub the top like the Apollo before I leave out the door.
Just be like, you always.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it together. Gotta keep it together.
It'll be okay. I'll be back.
I'm hoping I get the other two. But if not, I'm so happy. And then, like in a few years, if I need money, I could sell her because she's already going for
just like a baby. It's not. Don't let her.
She's going for like 3 times the asking price already because it's a chase. So I got her for a little less than $10, and people are already selling her for like 40. So
what were the other two that you want?
Chile and
T-Boz.
Yeah.
You also have to get one to Mac 10 because she was married.
Yeah.
T-Boz was married to Mac 10. I just wanted to see if anybody remembered that.
No. Anyway,
no one remembers Mac 10. It's okay.
This chase is actually cool since it's like based on their waterfall figure from the music video.
Oh yeah, because it's transparent. Now I see it.
Yes.
Now I see it.
So it's translucent blue. Yeah, if you go on my Instagram, I actually was playing her rap part in the video.
She's seen a rainbow yesterday.
Yes, exactly. While the rainbow filter was going on. But yeah, so, and then I did actually get a new case for my Kirishima and Bakugo Funko. This little nigga was so fucking expensive.
You gotta blow it up on the screen.
Yeah, I cannot. Let me exit out. That's as big as I can make it. He was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for 2020. And he got sold out, but I ended up finding him somewhere else. I had to pay, Jesus Christ, I think at least $100 for him, but it's really nice. I like it. It's cool. So I sold off some Funko Pops to balance it out, so all is right in the universe.
Nice. There you go.
So I don't feel too bad about it. But yeah, so that's what I'm blurting out about.
Okay. Well, thank you, Ash. Last but not least, Kenny.
Blurt it out. It is Royal Rumble season, so today, we have been watching.
We got headphones in, man. Jeez, give me some warning.
So that's what I'm doing right now. But what I've been blurting out about this week is I got back into One Piece, so I am on to the arc of Zoo with the Shadow Island. So I'm enjoying that, and I am ready for. I've started to watch Demon Slayer as well. I still am slowly getting warmed up to that. I think I'm like 5 episodes in, so don't have much of opinion on it just yet because I need more time to like really settle into it.
Yeah, I think after about episode 5 is when it really hits its stride.
Yeah,
for people.
that's what it feels like. So I'm going to give it more time.
When you get to episode 19, you will feel Demon Slayer.
Okay, I think sometimes it be like that. I like that. Okay,
I was damn near the end.
But that's like the highlight episode. Like that episode, you like, I feel this shit now.
No, it's the one when he goes up against the Inosuke. That fight against the Inosuke right out the house.
That was dope.
That episode is when you know you got real niggas on the show.
Yeah, that was hot.
That's when real niggas appear on the show.
So
now I want to watch that. That makes me want to watch Demon Slayer. Nothing.
You gotta watch it. That was
like
literally nothing but hands.
Yeah, it sounds like I'll be keeping up with Demon Slayer then to do that. Besides that, just watching AEW. I've been talking to Elgin about a possible new wrestling show for Blerd. So I'm really excited about doing that.
It will be about time. I've only been asking for.
It's happening. So I've got the segments ready. I just gotta do our first one.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Besides that, I've had like massive stacks of comics I've been going through. Daredevil's still amazing. Batman, Catwoman's pretty interesting. Watching the Joker as an old man that's actually pretty funny. It's an interesting story about Batman, Catwoman, and the Joker in terms of like this relationship that only Batman was privy to in terms of like the back and forth, but even the fact that the Joker is a part of this is pretty interesting. And so somewhere in there is the Phantasm. So
you did tell me the Phantasm was going to be in.
Yeah,
comics.
we're still waiting for that part, but it's supposed to be happening.
Again,
yeah, I know, right?
If you're watching at home and you've never seen Mask of the Phantasm, Batman movies for me go number 1, Dark Knight, number 2, Mask of the Phantasm, 3, Under the Red Hood.
Oh yeah, that's
okay. That Red Hood one was.
Under the Red Hood's pretty good.
It makes me cry. I can't.
I say it all the time. Somebody threw a car at Batman. Batman jumped into the passenger side, out of the driver's side, and put a bomb on his chest. You wouldn't have to take me to jail. I'd be like, listen, I'll do community service. I don't get caught because I'm never committing a crime again. I threw a car at him.
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk. Yeah.
Like, can I talk to you about?
You see other people doing crimes. Like, let me tell you why you shouldn't do that, son.
I threw a car at this nigga.
If he comes down here, he's gonna break your arm. No mercy.
You be that one guy with Skittles in your hand. But let me tell you something, man. let me tell you why you're not supposed to do that shit. There's a man running the car called Batman.
Be the guy begging for change outside the liquor store. You see somebody start to put on the mask, like, no.
Don't do that.
Think about your life.
Like, that's not a
He don't care if you steal
that's
Doritos.
5 to 10.
He gonna snap your shit.
My brother, let me ask you.
Man,
first.
that'd be a good.
You have health insurance.
That'd be a good starting for a stand-up show. Just to stay like came up. Let me tell you about the time I threw a car at a nigga.
Being an
He's still alive.
How about this whole AA meeting about Batman victims? Like, hello, my name is John. I got my
Hi, John.
I got my left leg.
That would be a good
my right rib.
It would. Jaw dislocated. But Kenny, I'm sorry, you were blurred now.
And then WandaVision has been the first 5 minutes of the show. Was able to like basically encapsulate, the Avengers, like the whole basically the idea of the Avengers and what's the start and finish of basically like the stuff with Captain Marvel to basically the whole like the blip is whatever they call it. So that was pretty dope. Oh my gosh, I think I was just like the first 10-15 minutes I was like like just screaming at my TV. So I think the fact that they keep making it that they
brought back Kat Denning.
Yes, and then they brought back Kat Dennings, like our big titty professor. Like, thank you. Thank you, Marvel. Thank you, Marvel. You know about me and my big titty ladies. Like, if I'm going, like, come on. We just talked about Resident Evil. I'm guessing. We just talked about Resident Evil 8 last week, and I'm still, like, swooning over my big titty vampire goddess. So,
I don't know. Them titties come with a price.
Listen, she can. I will. That's a price I'm willing to pay. I'll make that very clear.
Kenny is more than willing to be a male praying mantis if necessary.
Yes. Bite my head off. Like snoo to the max. Snoo to the max. Just like snoo. Yeah. So until I play Resident Evil 8, I think every Sunday we'll just talk about. I'll find a way to like. Fit her in.
I almost sent you the picture.
Have you met our Lord and Savior, Lady D?
Have you gotten
Somebody did a close up of the texture on her cleavage. I almost posted that in the chat. I was like,
you should post that in the chat. You should just.
I don't know if I want to start posting near pornography in here.
I want to see what her grotesque mutation is going to be. It's going to be.
I do too, so I can be horny and. Like,
it's going to be like
have the weirdest boner ever.
Well, the third Devilman movie, the lady that shoots acid out of her nipple.
She got two more.
Then she got it ripped off. It was violent.
Yeah,
it was bad.
Like, why do we like this? It's awesome.
Death by titty.
Men are disgusting.
Excuse me.
For the sake of time.
That show I was talking about. Apparently,
what?
Now.
What is that?
According to Insecure, we are both disgusting. Just as a,
I know.
All right, wait. It's 8:10.
I'm done though. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done, Mike. That was it. So
we gotta rein it in so the DJ Elokari can hit you with some hits. Did I not get the
I was
reverb?
about to get it.
DJ Lokari, what hits you gonna hit him with?
All right, so yeah, man, I got some new music videos and stuff like that. I had some friends hit me up that are looking to get their stuff out there. The first video I'm gonna play for y'all though is done by a homie by the name of Rockwell Knuckles. He's been on the show, but he also has a really dope solo career as well. So I wanted to play one of his videos that captured me a while ago. I was like, damn, this is dope. I didn't even know you did this shit. So I want to bring some light to it.
Is that the one with the cars in the video?
No, not that one. This is a different.
What's the name of that one? Just so I can write it down.
Stay in your lane. Yeah, it's great.
All right, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, so this other video is called "In for the Kill." Cannot wait to play this for y'all and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna play that joint, and then also I got some submissions from some fan with Ruby Ibarra and everything. No time. So, yeah, just be on the lookout, man. You know.
You are watching BlerdDotRadio, BlerdDotRadio. We will be back in 15 minutes with Trailer.
Together, same song, we all can sing along. Bullet train on me, tap cold and warm and white house, whole crew that came along. It's more folks with me than against me. Me to you, horsepower to a 10 speed. Worldwide devours our of power, moving target artists, they miss me. So paranoid, ducking from the police. In and out of war, never found no peace. Can't lead the streets like black dynamite. Recite beyond sight, the blind man can now see. When I describe visuals out of my mind, closed caption, photographic memory kind. Supernova, let a little sunshine while I give a toast to dark times far behind. Custom design is heart of mine. She made an offer I can't decline. Do I wanna take a beautiful because I really wanna do how I can't decide. Talking crazy, I can't tell a lie. Apply pressure, her joy intensifies. Voices in my head talk a loud saying, when we see you enjoying our life like we go for the kill, for the kill, for the kill. How you feel? How you feel? Yeah, we go in for the kill, for the kill, for the kill. How you feel? How you feel? Yeah, from the beginning, and you know if I start living, I can finish. Now that I have been up in it for a minute, break my soul, stay in control. Been down with it from the beginning, and you know if I start living, I can finish. Now that I have been up in it for a minute, break my soul, stay in control. We go in for the kill, so please tell me how you feel, how you feel, yes. We go in for the kill, so please tell me how you feel, yes.
People always in my face. I can't tell the difference from a fucking snake. Always wanna know if I got any leads. Ask me what I'm on, what can they get for free? Anyone who knows me knows I'm really gold. I'm warm on the inside, but outside I'm cold. I know that I appear to be real sweet, but don't come around here fucking up my peace. And I try, and I try, and I try, and I try, but I don't like human beings. And I lie, and I lie, and I lie, and I lie just to fight up the human need. This life's so dumb fake, people always pump fake. I'ma need some time alone so I can let my lungs bake. I'ma need some time to let my lungs bake. I'ma need some time. I don't like you people really. I'ma I'ma need my own space, my own space. I'ma need some time. I'ma need some time. People out here really rude. Don't you go here questioning what I should do. I'ma keep on doing what I need to breathe. Manifesting options, planting all these seeds. Everyone who knows me knows I'm really ghost. Always about my business and my spirit knows. I apologize if you just thought I sing. I'm a child of God, I only rise and sing.
I hate when you ask me a question and already know what the answer is. Then you make a suggestion and ask me more questions before you can answer it. I'm just burning my sage, got my saying I want, and I'm keeping my candles lit. I'm not dealing with this flaky deeper today or emotional cancer chick. My Virgo always overthinking, my Leo need too much pampering. This Scorpio hoe wanna give me some throat, I'm not thinking about answering. I got ebony porn on my cellular phone, get back to writing raps again. Smoke a 3.5 all to myself to the head like aspirin. Like that. All my raps like grandma house, nigga, ain't no caps in this. I'm from the capital of us and caps in you, that's why the fuck I'm a capitalist. Don't give me 3 feet, I'ma need like 3 miles. No FaceTime or phone call, just text me in the meanwhile. See me in the club, don't wanna hear your drunk ass freestyle. I'm trying to find a lovely woman that wants to bust me down, and then she gotta leave. That was nice, cause I just wanna breathe.
People always in my face. I can't tell the difference from a fucking snake. Always wanna know if I got any leads. Ask me what I'm on, what can they get for free? Cause anyone who knows me knows I'm really gold. I'm warm on the inside, but outside I'm cold. I apologize if I appear to be everything I am because I really need. And I trying to
Rain droplets. Dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. The raw shit, I'm traveling to 52 states with dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. The pages I pen with the pain from the pavement. Dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. Be patient but take risks. All I gotta say is just dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. Be hanging from the power lines daily. Aerodynamical flow with a panoramic glow. Trying to wash my sins clean with some janitor soap. Go back and forth like a palindrome, I managed to cope. Working a 9 to 5, even my manager's broke. How shall I survive without handling dope? Orchestrated and pull the strings like a mandolin note. All I ever wanted was to be branded the GOAT and get a couple of Grammy so my granny would know. Instead I wake up on the floor with his basement. Roaches crawling and chasing. Now that's what I call a motivation. Why I'm still in this bitch and I ain't make it out yet. Why I ain't got no drip and no latest outfit. 9 shots near my window. A neighbor got hit. Another war memorial. The rain droplets is pouring down the sidewalk. A bum hustle change for newborns. Then he slide off. Ratchet bitch using kids as a tax write-off. For 24-hour stores that never take a night off. Pepco cut the lights off. I paint a picture over your heads. Michelangelo for every ounce of blood that was shed. A white canvas on dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. The raw shit, I'm traveling to 52 states with dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. The pages I pen with the pain from the pavement. Dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. Be patient but take risks. All I gotta say is just dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. Be hanging from the power line.
Freeze! Pulled over for the 5th time. Put your hands on the steering wheel, all the bullets right through my left eye. Skin color others crime, so they grip on their holsters. Mix us in the same bowl like Chipotle orders. Whether you got dirty sneakers or 20 bands in a Hummer, you can get laid down in these streets like a manhole cover. It's the life I live at the scene of the venue. Schizophrenic mother drunk and a brother with issues. Little sister got caught up in the system. Son got taken from a man, I really miss him. Cousin caught a heart attack weeks from his birthday. His living legacy's an 8-ball in a mixtape. What am I to do with this? Every nigga I grew up with drink sorrows through a bottle of drugs that's gratuitous. I'm sick of all the foolishness. I know what the solution is. Get stronger in your mind and shine like the newest kicks.
Dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. The raw shit, I'm traveling to 52 states with dirty sneakers and filthy shoelaces. The pages I pen with
from the power line thing.
I remember growing up, all I ever wanted was a Pokemon.
Everything is
BlerdDotRadio will be back right after this.
Love my mother, baby. See someone else hurting more than yourself. I don't wanna be a casualty. I don't wanna be a casualty. I don't wanna be a casualty. Help me out. Biggest fences, collecting dust. White collar, solid with mistrust. Middle at the end of child eyes with opinions. Passing in the wind of capitalistic legislation. And it's a mouthful and a heart full. But never hopeless for a girl with a pen and a plan to save the world. 'Cause I don't wanna be a casualty. 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 Help me out. Stand up with your hands up, fight for your freedom. Live like you got rights and no joy to beat on. Stand up with your hands up, fight for your freedom. Live like you got rights and some joy to beat on. Don't kill my American dream. I can't afford to be a casualty. Don't kill my American dream. I can't afford to be a casualty. Be your casualty. Stand up with your hands up, fight for your freedom. Live like it's the right hand of joy. Freedom. Stand up with your hands up, fight for your freedom. Live like it's the right hand of joy. Freedom.
I said, empty your mind.
All right.
Be formless, shapeless, like water, like water.
And we're back.
You're watching BlerdDotRadio. So, folks at home, DJ Alokari just hit you with some hits. DJ Alokari, what hits did you hit him with?
So yeah, man, we just started that hit off with the first track you heard was called "For the Kill" by Rockwell Knuckles. Please go check that video out; it's really dope.
To the Knuckles.
The next thing that we just played was another friend of the show. They go by the name of the Illest Melody. You can find her under Mel. The name of that song was called "I Hate Humans," which is off her debut project, which is called Melamint. Please go check that album out; it's really dope. Keep streaming it. Another fan of the show, Mr. T. Lucas and Substantial with the song Dirty Sneakers. Check that out. And then we heard a joint by Angela Nice, which is called Casualties Plea. Make sure you go check that and support all those amazing, dope artists. They do some dope shit.
They definitely do.
He's getting a shout out right now. You know what I'm saying?
Alcard Barnavas? Kenny, do you know any Alcard Barnavas's?
Yeah, that's Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
What up? Yeah, that's Jerry.
I figured it was Jerry. Shout out to Jerry. Shout out to Nerds and Strangers.
Jerry is the last chill lads dude.
Yeah, Jerry's gonna. I haven't told Jerry yet, but I want Jerry to be a part of the new wrestling show we're trying to do too.
Well, you just told him.
Well, now he knows.
There it is.
You guys big wrestling fans?
Huge.
These two, yes.
Yep.
That's what's up.
I haven't watched wrestling.
Yeah.
Oof, Jesus.
You're missing out.
The Rock might have still been in the Nation of Domination.
Don't worry about how long you haven't been watching wrestling. Let's just talk about what we're watching on wrestling. So right now, the Royal Rumble's going on.
Orange
That's
Crush.
all you need to know.
A match with him. I think he's an AEW wrestler. The guy with
Orange
his hands
Cassidy, not Orange Crush. His name is Orange Cassidy.
Whatever it was fantastic.
Orange Crush.
To do a front flip off a top rope with your hands in your pockets, that takes chutzpah.
Yes,
right
Orange Cassidy's the best.
No, I never really got into wrestling like that, but it was mostly my friend Phil. I call him Phil, CM Punk. I trained with him for 5 years up in Milwaukee.
Oh, yeah, he lives in Chicago.
Yeah, so I just I started. Damn.
Wait, you said you got trained by CM Punk?
No, I didn't get trained by him.
Oh, okay.
I was training with him. Yeah.
Oh, you trained? That's pretty good.
That's still a big deal.
That's a big deal.
But the thing is like
that's not small, right?
That's not small.
The thing is like I didn't realize like we would before I like moved, me, him, and we hung out. It's like we're actually like cool, like we talk and all that. Nice. And people were like standing outside looking, and I was like, this is weird. He was like, oh yeah, it happens a lot. It's like
yeah,
I didn't realize how big of a wrestler he was.
CM Punk, yes, he's like one of the biggest like Chicago stars of wrestling.
So the funny thing is
he's a legend. He's a legend in Chicago.
So the funny thing is like when JP mentioned this to us in like one of our episode recordings, we were like, wait a minute. Like we took a whole pause, like, hold up. You train with who? And he's like, he was saying his regular name. He's like, oh yeah, his he's a wrestler. His wrestling name was CM Punk. I'm like, motherfucker, CM Punk? What?
Yeah, CM Punk. Like he's saying so chill. Like you trained with like my favorites.
Before we get back to the rundown,
he's a legend. Like,
CM
legit.
Punk. What happened with his MMA career? Is he still trying for it?
So he obviously, as we know, he lost his 2 fights, right?
Yeah, he went
into the UFC and
back Naomi though. What's up?
Granted, I'm like the man was training his ass off. Like I was in the room with him. He was in the room with the pros, like the big dogs putting in the work. So he didn't take any shortcuts, and people like hated on him, but it's like he wanted to try it out. And it's like imagine jumping from like, hey, I've never played basketball like recreationally to going in the NBA.
No, I think
like
that is worse than MMA. Like getting punched in the face.
No,
is different than missing the jump shot.
Fans are really salty when wrestlers leave to do other things because the same thing happened to like
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar when he left.
Who
to
was
go
the
play
laziest
football.
UFC fighter? He was like Kuma in Tekken. He would just lay on
Brock
people.
Lesnar.
He'd drop his fist on him. Yeah,
he actually did the combat sports, but it was like obviously it didn't go his way. But it's like hats off to him. He made the walk. He fought stride, and he still like he competes. He still trains and all that. But I don't know as far as like if he plans on fighting. I mean, he's like 40 something. His body from all the years of
not everybody
professional wrestling.
Yeah, but I say he put a lot of wear and tear in his body wrestling in his younger years.
Yeah.
So like,
and it's like I don't even think his wife wrestles. I'm not sure if she wrestles. AJ.
She did. She used to. She's also a former women's champion.
Is she still wrestling though?
She is not though. No, they're both basically retired right now.
Yeah, they both retired.
Mike, can't nobody hear your finger, bro. You gotta speak up.
I'm waiting. As a good host, I try to let the information come out before I jump in because I wanted to hear the end of it. I want the people watching to be able to connect. As Alucard Barnabas, aka tell me his name again.
Jerry.
As Jerry is doing. I'm sorry, folks. You're watching BlerdDotRadio. I'm your host, Mike Sim. I'm joined by Steve, DJ Alokari, Ash, Guiding, Kenny, and our very special guest for the evening, of Spicy Ramen Podcast. Our fellow heathens in the Bible. We are going to talk about some trailers. We're gonna start off with an anime trailer that Ash got him.
I thought I told you to make it the last one.
You also told me